Have you ever pulled a single sock out of the dryer and wondered where its partner went? You know you started with a pair you're sure of it, but somehow, one has vanished without a trace. You check the washer, dig through the laundry basket, even peek under the couch, but it's gone. Poof, like a magic trick with no explanation. This isn't just bad luck, it's a mystery that has plagued laundry doers for generations. How is it that socks, of all things, seem to have a habit of disappearing into thin air? The first suspect in this great sock disappearance is, of course, the washing machine. When you toss your socks into the drum, they're subjected to a chaotic whirlpool of water, detergent, and spinning. Socks are small, lightweight, and flexible, which makes them prime candidates for slipping into places they shouldn't be. The rubber seal around the door is a common hiding spot. Sometimes a sock gets wedged in there, only to be discovered days later, damp and forgotten. Other times, a sock might sneak into the narrow gap between the inner drum and the outer tub, disappearing from sight until you move the machine or hear a mysterious thumping during the next wash cycle. Then there's the dryer, where most socks seem to make their final vanishing act. The tumbling motion can send socks flying into unexpected places. Some get sucked into the lint trap, slitting behind the filter, where they remain unseen until you perform a deep clean. Others might escape through the exhaust vent if the hose isn't properly secured, ending up who knows where. And let's not forget static cling. Socks can stick to larger items like towels or jeans, only to detach later when you're folding laundry, falling onto the floor, or getting swept up in another load by accident. But maybe the machines aren't entirely to blame. Maybe we're part of the problem. Think about how we handle laundry. Socks often get separated before they even make it to the washer. One falls behind the hamper, the other gets tossed in, or they get mixed up with other clothes and accidentally end up in someone else's pile. Then there's the infamous under the bed zone, where socks seem to migrate on their own, hiding in the shadows until you move furniture months later and discover a graveyard of missing footwear. Scientists have actually looked into this phenomenon. A 2016 survey in the UK estimated that the average person loses about 1,260 for socks in their lifetime, enough to fill an entire laundry basket. The study suggested that the more socks you own, the more likely you are to lose them. It's simple probability. More socks mean more opportunities for one to go missing. The survey even came up with a humorous sock loss index, calculating the odds of losing socks based on factors like how many you wash at once and how often you do laundry. Of course, there are wilder theories. Some people joke that socks disappear into another dimension, a parallel universe, where single socks live out their days in sock paradise. Others blame mischievous household creatures, like laundry gremlins or dryer gnomes, who steal socks just to mess with us. While these ideas are fun, the truth is probably more mundane. Socks don't actually vanish, they just end up where we least expect them. So how can you prevent the great sock disappearance? One simple trick is to use a mesh laundry bag for socks. Tossing them all into a zippered pouch keeps them contained and makes it harder for them to escape during the wash. Another tip is to always check the washer and dryer seals, lint traps, and nearby floors before declaring a sock officially lost. And if you're really dedicated, you could try pinning socks together with safety pins or investing in sock clips designed to keep pairs together. But let's be honest, sometimes, no matter how careful you are, a sock will still go missing. And when that happens, maybe the best thing to do is embrace the mismatch. After all, wearing two different socks can be a fun way to express yourself. Some people even deliberately mismatch their socks as a fashion statement. So the next time you find yourself with a lone sock, don't despair. Instead, think of it as an opportunity to start a new trend. At the end of the day, the mystery of the missing sock is one of life's little annoyances, a universal experience that connects us all. Whether it's due to rogue laundry machines, human error, or some unexplained cosmic phenomenon, one thing is certain: socks will continue to disappear, and we'll continue to wonder where they went. So the next time you lose a sock, just remember you're not alone. Somewhere out there, in a hidden corner of the laundry room, or perhaps in another dimension entirely, your missing sock is living its best life. And who knows, maybe one day, when you least expect it, it'll turn up again right when you've given up all hope. Until then, keep calm and carry on. The great sock mystery remains unsolved.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing. Share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.